When I opened the front door that morning, I froze. My mother-in-law's pink suitcase sat in the hallway. The one she used for their Florida vacations. Its wheels were still wet from the dew outside, and a faint trail of dirt led toward the guest room. Turned slowly. There she was, standing in my kitchen, her back to me, humming as she stirred something on the stove like she owned the place. "Good morning, dear," she said without turning. "I thought I'd make breakfast. You've been so busy lately." Her voice was sugary, but my stomach clenched. Behind her, my father-in-law sat at the counter, scrolling through his phone. His coffee already poured into my favorite mug, the one my husband and I bought the day we moved into our dream home. "Where's Alex?" I asked quietly. "He's taking a shower," she said, finally turning to me with that practiced smile, the kind that hid every insult behind politeness. "We came last night. He said it would be fine." And blinked. "He said what?" My chest tightened. For months, I'd been begging Alex for space. His parents had a habit of inserting themselves into our lives, from our honeymoon plans to our dinner menu. But this house was supposed to be ours. No interference. No unannounced visits. She clucked her tongue. "You should have seen his face when we surprised him. He was so happy." Happy. I walked past her, ignoring the smell of fried eggs, the heat from the stove, the faint music playing from my father-in-law's phone. My pulse thudded in my ears as I climbed the stairs. When I pushed open the bedroom door, steam billowed out of the bathroom. Alex's silhouette moved behind the glass shower door. He didn't notice me at first. "Alex," I said sharply. He flinched, turned off the water, and poked his head out. "Oh, hey babe. You're up early." "They're here," I said. "Your parents. In my kitchen." He smiled nervously. "Yeah, I was going to tell you. They just needed a place to stay for a few days. Something about plumbing issues at their place." "A few days." My voice cracked. "Without asking me." "Come on, it's not a big deal," he said, stepping out and wrapping a towel around his waist. "They're family." Family. That word again. The one he always used to silence my objections. I stared at him, his casual shrug, the water dripping from his hair onto the floor. "You promised me, Alex. You said this house was our space. No more surprises. No more. Can you relax for once?" His tone sharpened. "They're just trying to help. You've been so uptight lately." Something inside me snapped. Not loud. Not explosive. Just a quiet, precise fracture that spread through my chest like ice. I smiled faintly. "You're right. I'll relax." And that was the first lie I told that week. By day 3 they had taken over everything. My mother-in-law had rearranged the pantry, throwing away half my spices because they looked expired. My father-in-law installed his recliner in the living room, right where my reading chair used to be. Alex didn't notice. Or pretended not to. He came home from work every evening to his mother's cooking, his father's laughter, and my forced smile. The first real crack appeared when I found his phone on the counter one night. A message from his mother lit up the screen. "Don't worry, dear. She'll come around once she understands what's best for you." My pulse raced. I scrolled higher. There were more messages. Weeks' worth. Conversations about taking control of the house. About how I wasn't managing things well. About how a woman like me needed guidance. And worse, about my job. How I should quit. How they could help Alex focus without distractions. That night when Alex walked in, I confronted him. "You've been talking to them about me?" He sighed. "Oh, for God's sake. They're just concerned. They see how stressed you are." I took a deep breath. "Do you even hear yourself? You're letting them run our lives." He threw up his hands. "They're my parents, Lily. What do you expect me to do? Kick them out?" "Yes." His eyes hardened. "Then maybe you should go instead." The silence that followed was unbearable. His words hung between us like smoke. I turned away, tears burning behind my eyes. Maybe I will. But I didn't. Not yet. On the 5th day I made a call. to a friend, realtor, and then to a moving company. 2 deliveries, I told them. 1 big, 1 small. My plan unfolded quietly, almost peacefully. Smiled more. Cooked meals. Laughed at my in-laws' jokes. I watched Alex relax, believing I'd finally come around. The night before the delivery, I stood by the kitchen window, staring at the reflection of our home, my dream home, now suffocating under their presence. I wasn't angry anymore, just hollow. The next morning the truck arrived. A large white van with the company logo neatly painted on the side. "Special delivery," the driver said, handing me the clipboard. Alex stumbled into the hallway, rubbing his eyes. "What's this?" "Something new for the house," I said sweetly. 2 uniformed men carried in 3 large crates marked private storage. My in-laws hovered behind me, whispering to each other, curiosity piqued. "Are those new cabinets?" his mother asked. "Something like that." We all watched as the crates were placed in the garage. Then I handed the driver another envelope, one marked for the second address. That night, after everyone went to bed, I finished packing. Quietly, methodically. Photos, documents, everything that mattered. I left Alex a note on the kitchen table. It read, "I hope you enjoy your new home. You can keep them. It's what you all wanted." I had sold the house. The special delivery was the paperwork transferring ownership to his parents. Every legal document signed, every mortgage clause finalized. Alex's parents now owned it outright, thanks to the financial maneuvering I'd been quietly doing for months. And me. I moved into a small apartment overlooking the river. Peaceful. Quiet. Alex called for weeks. Left voicemails full of anger, disbelief, apologies. I didn't answer. The last one I listened to ended with his voice cracking. "They don't even want to live here anymore. They said it's too quiet without you." Smiled. 'Cause that was the point. For once, they had exactly what they wanted. Permanently.